Let's talk about Deadman quickly, okay? Let's talk about the drafting. It's been 24 hours since the draft. We've slept on it. We've thought about it. We've seen people's opinions. There's been some test fighting and people warming up in the PvP arena trying to see how we go. So I want to talk about now my opinions. And if you have any other opinions or anything you want to share, I am live 5 days a week at kick.com/KingCondor, so come by. And if you're in the chat now, you can say hi to Mum while you're going to be on YouTube. This is the entire layout, and I think the top row pretty much went as we expected, except the Skiddler pick. Now, for those that missed it, the Skiddler pick was Odablock at work, his genius at work. He was messaging Skiddler for 3 days prior to the drafting, saying, "I'm going to pick you. Welcome to the Odablocks." Skiddler told Perp that. Perp panicked and picked Skiddler, so Odablock wouldn't have him, and therefore Odablock then got Doobie Dobies. Which was a massive fumble by Perp. There was no fucking way Odablock was taking Skiddler in a million years. Not his first two pick. Not that Skiddler's bad, it's just Skiddler wouldn't be on Odablock's radar for that sense. Massive fumble by Perp. I don't know, like that was obviously a trap, but that gave Odablock a very strong start with Doobie Dobies. So that was huge. That was a big play immediately. That was the first like little conundrum there, which was a big play by Odablock. And at the time of picking, immediately he fumbled by picking No Monkey. That was the opinion of a lot of people. His chat was not happy with it. I think it was also a mistake at the time. Thinking about it overnight, my opinion has shifted onto whether No Monkey was a smart second choice for Odablock. I think no one, even Odablock himself, no one can admit that it was the best pick for him. There were better picks. But I don't think it was as bad of a pick as it appears. Because if he didn't have No Monkey and he picked 61M instead, which would have been a far more valuable pick PvP-wise, he wouldn't get Rakesy. I don't think Rakesy would have been available here. Because I think No Monkey would have been picked in this area, and I think Rakesy would have been followed up not long after. People were not picking Rakesy for some reason at the start. But because Dino would not have had such a strong PvP pick here, I don't know why 61 mil wasn't picked up by these four teams. It's crazy to me. So I think Odablock, by taking No Monkey, managed to secure a very strong bottom end of the team, in my opinion. Skill specs being picked by Perp was what he was essentially going to say he was going to do if he didn't get Doobie. Reese picking Mutts was probably the best choice for his team. Pip. Mika, I'm hearing mixed reviews about Mika. People are saying he's good, and then Odablock's saying that he was terrible, and then people are saying that he calls for help when he doesn't need it, or that he's just told to run. But then apparently he's really good at PvP. I don't know what the problem is. Like, I don't know what's going on with Mika, so I don't know. But I think overall, after the second row pick, Dino has the strongest team finale-wise. Maybe Reese. Third row, however, we got Sick Nerd, Eliop. Sync is a bit of a wild card. We don't know what Sync's going to do. Oda said he would have picked Skiddler second. I don't think he would have picked Skiddler second. I don't think so. I don't think he was picking Skiddler second. I think he was simply saying that shit to get Doobie. Sync is a dark horse is what a lot of people are saying. I would like to see him in PvP. It'd be very interesting. But I think if Sync was actually that powerful, Frayne would have taken him second. So I want to see how maybe he's a strong third. I don't know. We know he's good at PvM, but PvP-wise we don't know. V the Victim, we keep hearing mixed reviews as well. People are calling V the Shitdom, saying that he's too shit now, saying that he was just a one-hit wonder. Other people are saying he's very good. I don't know. Coxie was a blunder, in my opinion. Picking Coxie here was a misplay. And that's no disrespect to Coxie. I just think if you had Rakesy available, you would pick Rakesy. Not taking Rakesy here, or even West Ham not taking Rakesy, to be honest, was a bit of a blunder. Rakesy was by far the strongest. Rakesy was row 2 potential. Easily. Like, I don't know why he wasn't picked there. Who's better at PVM, No Monkey or EVScape? Probably, No Monkey's probably more efficient, I would say. I don't know though. I'd say No Monkey's probably more efficient than EVScape. But then you got EVScape in the bottom here. The bottom row is kind of, I think most people expected this to be the bottom row of players. In the order, I'm not sure. I think Odablock has the strongest bottom end team. That, like, him getting Rakesy then EVScape is massive. That was such a big pick for his team. It's not even close. Dino has a very powerful team. He has Bodhi and MMORPG, who are excellent hustlers, and then he's got Dino, 61mil, Sick Nerd, and Bodhi, like their PvP potential. I don't know about MMO, but their PvP potential is really strong. West Ham probably has the best overall PvP team through. Framed has a very powerful farming PvP team as well. I don't think it really holds up against West Ham's and Dinos though. I think purely because West Ham and Dino outplayed Framed as a PK. So they're likely, if they're fighting Frame's team, they're going to be fighting Lake and Framed. And if Lake doesn't perform really well, they're probably fighting Pip too. You know, if not, Greg is coming in to clean up. Reese's team is actually pretty fucking strong. I didn't even realize how strong Reese's team is. Reese's team might be a sleeper team, to be honest. That's actually pretty dope. Well, I got this morning to Odeblock fighting No Monkey. It was a funny short. Could you send me the short? I'd love to see it. Perp's team is what you want to watch if you want to have fun. If you want to see the clips, you want the comedy, you go watch Perp. Odeblock's team, I think, has a lot of potential to win. Because Rakes and Eevescape are in such strong positions. I think Odeblock is the best PK of the captains, of course. Greg will probably win out of all of these in the first row. 61 mil wins the second row. And then Rakes and Eevescape probably win row 3 and 4, I think. And I think as long as Odeblock performs well, Doobie Doobie just has to kind of clean up this row. Do the lifting of the second row, and then like you might not even see Eevescape fight some of these players. Yeah, I think that's really that's my analysis of this in a nutshell. Torvesta is the first pick that surprised me. No, Torvesta is very strong PK. That's what you want because they're going to be fighting. The first row is going to be when it comes to the PvP finale. I believe it's captains fight first, and then if it's Odeblock versus Dino. Say Dino loses, then Bodhi walks in and fights Odeblock with whatever Odeblock's got left and so on. Is it the other way around? I was under the impression that they all fight first in that fight to reverse order draft. Oh, the reverse draft order. Sorry, my apologies. Are they? Everyone yesterday was saying it's first goes. Oh, my apologies. Okay, reverse draft order. Okay, this changes things a little bit. No, it doesn't. It doesn't change anything at all then. No, that's fine. Okay, no, that's fine then. Okay. I'm fighting Edgewood Dungeon, so is Torvesta really good? No, you're thinking of Framed. Framed is Edgewood Dungeon. Sorry, okay. I think that stays the same though. Eevescape wins this row. Eevescape might even be able to beat... I mean, Eevescape will win this row and beat Coxie. Could beat Sync, we don't know what he's like. Could beat Eliop. I don't know about Sicknut or Victim. Rakesy into here, Rakesy makes it down here. No Monkey will probably end up facing top row 1 then. Rakesy probably fights 3 rows. Rakesy will probably get into the Bodhi Doobie Doobies row. Sorry, my apologies. I don't know why why I was thinking it was the other way around. It doesn't really change a lot though because I still stand by, I think, Odeblock, Greg, 61 mil, Rakesy, Eevescape being the strongest. I think Odeblock's got the most strongest in the row fighters. I think it's hard. It's obviously hard to make a comment ever on No Monkey because everyone just goes, "Oh, No Monkey, you don't like him." No, No Monkey doesn't like me. It's a very distinct difference. I think No Monkey was the gamble that Odeblock made and the weakest pick on his team. Mostly because Rakes and Eevescape is so strong of a pick that I'm surprised he got those two. And I think that's what's going to cause Odeblock's team to have a strong chance at winning. But I think West Ham's team is going to be really hard to beat because Foe's really good at PvP. He is good. And Reese's team is going to be pretty hard to beat too, to be honest. Reese's team is going to be very strong. Dino's team is going to have a good amount of gear going into the end. Foe good at PvP? Dude, Foe absolutely fucking wiped Alfie yesterday. Did you not see? He was up by like 200 damage. Foe can PvP. If he locks in, he definitely can. He's not fucking god tier by any sense, but like, yeah, he's good PvPer, for sure. Alfie's a soy boy. He'd still fuck you in your sleep in the duel arena. Gotta remember that. What team is rolling up in the most stacked gear? Probably Dino's team. or frames. Dyno or framed. To be honest, Lake, Sink, and Alfie, probably frames team. Thought Mutts and LMS, he got moves. Yeah, Mutts can move. For her shaking hands, but when he gets there, it's good. Good thing they have like 5 fights then. Greg and Elliot are both good at PVM. yeah, because didn't they both pay for like their capes or something? That was like openly admitted yesterday. That was fucking memes. Where are you at? I'm not on here. Not on here. Elliot can I PVM? No, that was a joke. That was a joke. When he said Elliot and Greg can PVM. What's up, Rag Daddy? How you doing? Just coming back to Iris. Hope you've been alright. I've been very good. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. It's good to see you again. That's my opinion. What do you think? They both admitted it. Greg loosely admitted he kind of he logged in one day and he had blood torva. Put it, yeah, do it you with that information. Thought Greg was decent at PVM. From what I've heard, he has GM, but he's not GM. I don't know though. That's just what people have been saying. Yeah, I think Perp fumbled the hardest. To be honest, that first pick by Perp was an unfortunate one. I didn't see that coming at all. That was really, really unfortunate by him. And then to take Coxie over Rexy was, I mean, I don't think there was no coming back from that anyway. He probably could have taken EV Escape there. There was no coming back from that though, but him taking Coxie was big for Odablock because that gives him both Rexy and EV Escape, which if he didn't get EV Escape, he would have taken Foe, which helps his team out a lot. But I think it's going to come down to really who has the gear advantage at this point, right? And then who shits himself on stage when they're playing Chicago. That's my thoughts. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy.